Hello and welcome to MCPE 121.80 full release update for all platforms. In this Tuesday update, and now zips with Flood World presets. In the Advanced tab of the Create New World screen, enable Flood World to access Flood World presets. For audio fixes, fix it on issue where all sound in Windows stops working after 40 to 41% loading. Music and sounds will no longer play once the save and exit button is pressed. Fix it world spanning sounds not using the appropriate sound variants. And fix it credits music not playing if entering credits from the settings menu will gain espace. For ambient block sounds, the ambient sounds for Sand Block, Dead Boost Block, and Terracotta Block can now play. Moving on for blocks. Sampling 8-bit no longer regresses after an unsuccessful growth attempt, preventing nearby observers from activating incorrectly. Fix ambient occlusion issue for non-1x1x1 blocks. Flowers now have the same random offset range and values as Java. Bamboo, hanging roots, mangrove propagale, and nether sprouts now have the same random offset range and values as Java Edition. Coral fans and coral plants now have the same random offset range and values as Java Edition. Double-tall plants like sunflowers now have the same random offset and range and values as Java Edition. Pointed dripstone, tall grass, and dry grass now have the same random offset range and values as Java Edition. Basalt can be created if the soul soil is placed last after the lava and blue ice are already in place again. For gameplay, players will no longer pass through blocks placed around X or Z coordinates that are a power of 2. Fix it a bug that a player can sprint in water faster than swimming. Change it elytra so that wheel gliding using a firework will only be used as a boost even if placed on a block. Fix it an issue where using a firework with elytra in another block like sugarcane will result in rubber banding. For items, fix it a bug where most usable item could not be used while targeting a mob spawner. Mangrove roots can be used as fuel in furnaces. Fix it an issue where adding items to a slot in a chest while it is being updated by a hopper might remove the items. For mobs, fix it a bug where named slimes and magma cubes lose their names when splitting. Creakings no longer despawn on World Reload. Pirates now imitate Pandoms, Jodlins, Guardians, Ravagers, Pillagers, and Places. Wither Skeletons and zombified piglins can now walk in lava. For Vanilla Parity, added Magic Crit Particles for enchanted weapons to better match the Java Edition. Cut Sandstone Slabs can now be crafted in the Stone Cutter using Cut Sandstone. Cut Red Sandstone Slabs can now be crafted in the Stone Cutter using Cut Red Sandstone. Totem of Undying now gives the same 45 seconds regeneration as Java Edition. Sears now consume durability when used on beehives and bee nests with full honey level. Shields now take durability damage from explosions. The maximum amount of raw rabbits dropped from rabbits is now increased by 1 for each level of looting. And the last for structures in Woodland Mansion. Iron Axe with Efficiency 1 now always generates in the chest inside Woodland Mansion's 3 chopping room. And now comes for Game Drop 2 2025 experiments. Enable the Drop to 2025 experimental toggle to test out these new features. For Dry Ghast, can be found in the Nether in Nether fossil structures. Can be crafted with 1 bone block or soul sand and 8 gas tiers. 1 waterlogged it undergoes 3 states over 20 minutes until it spawns a Ghastling mob, makes sounds, and sows particles depending on state. If mined during the waterlogging, it will revert to its dry state regardless of what state it has reaching during waterlogging, and will revert states back to its initial dry state when it is taken away from beginning waterlog, using the same time scale. Now moving on for mobs, with Ghastling is a young version of the Happy Ghast mob. For Happy Ghast is a new flying mount that can carry up to 4 players. And the last one for Ghast, which updated Ghast texture. Now moving on, for items with Harness is a new item that can be equipped on a Happy Ghast to allow players to ride it. And that's it for this video. And thank you so much for watching everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all to the next video.